Ladies and gentlemen, the King family.
You give it a try, you give it a go, give it a toss and give it a throw. You give it the best you got, and what do you know? You get the trophy, you get the cup, win the game and you wrap it up, and all because you give it a go. You never say quit, you never say die, not if you want a piece of the pie. It's opening night and you're the star of the show. You take the food and you take the cheers, take the courage and fight the fears, and all because you give it a go. Sometimes a little caboose may need an extra boost to give it the will to find the will in order to produce. So when you start to box, you give yourself a talk. You tell your doubts I'm kicking you out, so go and take a walk. You give it a try, you give it a go, give it a toss and give it a throw. You give it the best you got, and what do you know? You get the trophy, you get the cup, win the game and you wrap it up, and all because you give it a go. You get the trophy, you get the cup, win the game and you wrap it up, and all because you give it a go. You take the cheers, take the courage and fight the fears, and all because you give it a go. Sometimes your little caboose may need an extra boost to get the will to find the hill in order to produce. So when you start to walk, you give yourself a talk. You tell your doubts I'm kicking you out, so go and take a walk. You give it a try, you give it a go, give it a toss and give it a throw. You give it the best you got, and what do you know? You get the trophy, you get the cup, win the game and you wrap it up, and all because you give it a go. You give it a go. You give it a go. You give it a go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Del Courtney, and welcome to another evening of musical entertainment with the King family. Tonight, the King family is being brought to you by Super Chem Tone Wall Paint, made by Sherwin-Williams. Super Chem Tone, the easiest way to lovelier rooms. And by Johnson's Wax, creators of Pledge for waxed beauty instantly as you dust. We'll return to the King family after a word from one of our sponsors.
No matter what kind of dust collectors you have, they need Pledge. A dust cloth alone can't remove dirt and smudges, but Pledge cleans and waxes, leaves a protective wax shine that resists spills and spots. For tricky dust collectors, spray Pledge on your dust cloth. Johnson's Pledge, for waxed beauty instantly as you dust. Every time you dust, anything you dust.
Danger, germs. But new Glade disinfectant gives effective anti-germ action lasting 30 days. Kills dangerous staph and strep germs. Effective anti-germ action lasting 30 days. Lasts longer than the other leading household spray. Glade disinfectant sanitizes air, too. Protect your family. Kill dangerous germs with new Glade disinfectant. Ingredients tested and proved in a leading New York hospital.
And now, here are the King sisters.
Life is just a bowl of cherries. Don't make it serious. Life's too mysterious. You work, you save, you worry so, but you can't take your dough when you go. So I keep repeating it's a berry. The strongest oak must fall. The sweet things in life to you are just load. So how can you lose what you've never owned? Life is just a bowl of cherries. So live and laugh at it all. Life is just sweet things in life to you is just loan. So how can you lose what you never owned? Life is just a bowl of cherries, so live and laugh at it all. 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 Life is just a bowl of cherries, just a bowl of cherries.
And now my son Rick has a very beautiful song for you about a very beautiful Irish colleen.
This is the ballad of Molly Malone. In old Dublin city, where colleens are pretty, 'twas there that I first met sweet Molly Malone. She drove her wheelbarrow through streets old and narrow, crying, cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Well, she was a fishmonger, and that was no wonder. Her father, her mother were fishmongers too. They drove their wheelbarrow through streets old and narrow, crying, cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying, cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. She died of the fever, and no one could save her. That's how I lost my sweet Molly Malone. Now her ghost drives her barrow through streets old and narrow, crying, cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Next, you're going to see a group of Mexican senoritas. But don't let them fool you. It's only my Aunt Marilyn and some of the girl cousins.
This is just a little samba built upon a single note. Other notes are bound to follow, but the root is still that note. Now this new one is the consequence of the one we've just been through, as I am bound to be the unavoidable consequence of you. There's so many people who can talk and talk and talk and just say nothing, or nearly nothing. I have used up all the skill I know, and at the end I've come to nothing, or nearly nothing. So I come back to my one note, as I must come back to you. I will pour into that one note all the love I feel for you. Anyone who wants the whole show, ring me Paco Latido. He will find himself with no show that'll play the note you know. Come in here. Andale.
What is the matter, Maryland?
I'm having trouble with these numbers.
Why don't you get your secrets will help you.
Because my sisters are sick of singing with me.
Your sisters are sick of singing with you.
See, my singing disturbs their siesta.
I see.
Because the note is a happy note.
Can't stop the funny note, a funny little sunny note.
Can't stop a crazy note, a crazy little lazy note.
A happy little snappy note, a jumpy little funky note.
A hurry and a scurry note, a busy little dizzy note.
A fancy little fancy note, a little ringy dingy that note, that note, that one note, that note, that note, that note, that note, that note, that one note. Now here's the sound of a note. One note, one note, one note. One note,
10 notes, caramba.
one
Time
note,
to stop.
one note.
This is where we get off.
One note, the silly one note. One note, the silly one note. So I come back to my first note, as I must come back to you. I will pour into that one note all the love I feel for you. Anyone who wants the whole show, pray me paso latido. He will find himself with no show. Better play the note you know.
Hey, back here. When was the last time you painted this room? Before you answer, look. Been quite a while, hasn't it? Then it's time to redecorate. With Sherwin-Williams Super Chemtone wall paint. New Super Chemtone, that is. See how easily it goes on. Compare it with any wall paint you've ever used. You'll be amazed at the beauty just one coat brings to your walls. It's the easiest way to lovelier rooms. New Super Chemtone. Wish I'd had it in my day.
Look for this Cover the Earth trademark. Your assurance of the highest quality in paints for home and industry, Sherwin-Williams Paints.
The top 20. Yeah, yeah. The top 20. Yeah, yeah, yeah. These are the sounds. Yeah, yeah. The top 20. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The sounds that are going round and round the top 20. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Tonight, the King Cousins would like to bring you more of our favorite songs from
The top 20. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The top 20. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
sense. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no regrets of it. 2 hours of pushing broom buys a 8 by 12 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means by no means. King of the road. King of the road. King of the road.
Before you invest in any new car, invest 15 minutes, that's all. 15 minutes in a test drive of Ford's new LTD. We think you'll find it's the best time yet to go Ford. One reason, quiet. As you know, an LTD with a standard 289 cubic inch V8 and cruise-o-matic drive rode more quietly in tests than a new Rolls-Royce. And that's quiet. Take a minute to look into Ford's fabulous options. The swing-away steering wheel, the safety convenience control panel for your greater peace of mind. Discover such standard features on the four-door LTD as center armrest and silent flow ventilation. This is the only low-priced car to provide instant fresh air with the windows up. So take time out for a test drive. You'll see, it's the best time yet, in the best year yet, to go Ford.
Oh, give me land, lots of land, and starry skies above. Don't fence me in. Let me ride through the wide open country that I love. Don't fence me in. Let me be by myself in the evening breeze. Listen to the murmur of the cottonwood trees. Send me off forever, but I ask you please. Don't fence me in. Just turn me loose. Let me travel my own travel underneath the western skies. On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountains rise. I want to ride to the ridge where the west commences. Gaze at the moon till I lose my senses. Can't look at marbles and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in. Don't fence me in.
And welcome to the King Corral. Tonight we aim to lasso a few songs and put our brand on them. Right, folks? Right. We'll start off with a number by two of our younger buckaroos, John and Sam.
We're much closer than one cousin to another. We're much closer than one sister to her brother. And I'd say our relationship is rare. So, Cousin John, put it there. If you're ever in a jam, here I am. If you're ever in a mess, SOS. If you ever feel so happy you land in jail, I'm your belle. It's friendship, friendship, just a perfect friendship. When other friendships have been forgot, ours will still be hot. La la la, dig dig dig. If they ever black your eyes, put me wide. If they ever cook you good, put me loose. If they ever put a bullet in your brain, I'll complain. You'll complain? That's friendship, friendship, just a perfect friendship. When other friendships have been forget, ours will still be it. When other friendships will all be gone, ours will still be on. When other friendships have gone astray, ours will always stay. When other friendships no longer blend, you'll still be my friend to the very end. When other friendships have all gone wrong, we'll still sing this song. Friendship, just perfect friendship.
Well, there are many ballads of the Old West which tell dramatic stories that have become part of our national tradition. So gather round with us while my brother-in-law, Bob Clarke, brings you one of the best.
As I walked out in the streets of Laredo, as I walked out in Laredo one day, I spied a poor cowboy wrapped up in white linen, wrapped up in white linen and cold as the clay. I see by your outfit that you're a cowboy. These words he did say as I boldly stepped by. Come sit down beside me and hear my sad story. I was shot in the chest, and I know I must die. It was once in the saddle I used to go dashing. It was once in the saddle that I used to stay. Then I turned to drinking, then card playing. Young cowboy told me, as dying he lay. He said, get me 6 cowboys to carry my coffin, and 6 pretty girls to carry my pall. Put bunches of roses all over my coffin, with roses to deaden the clods as they fall. Roses to deaden the clods as they fall. We beat the drums slowly, played the fife lowly, bitterly wept as we bore him along. We wept as we walked through the streets of Laredo. For we all loved our comrade, although he'd done wrong.
Susanna and Jonathan, Deborah, Steve-O, Lorette, Pam. Come on. Come on, right up here, Jonathan. You sit here, right next to, oops, there. Right next to Adam. Now, here, I want you to make this sound. Will you see if you can make this sound go? See if you can. Here, do it. Do it. That's right. Okay, we're going to do a number now. Cousins, you help too, will you?
I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle. That jingle. As I go riding merrily along. Riding merrily. And they say, oh, ain't you glad to say no? Oh, ain't you glad? And that song ain't so very far from wrong. Oh, Mary Ann, oh, Mary Ann. Though we've done some moonlight walking, this is why I up and ran. I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle. That jingle. And I go riding merrily. I go riding merrily. And they sing, oh, ain't you glad to sing? Oh, ain't you glad? And that song ain't so very far from wrong. Yippee-yay, yippee-yay, yippee-yay. There'll be no wedding bells for today. So I'll jingle all along.
Look what I got. 50 cents, where'd you get it? It's my salary for doing the station break. Now we've paused for station identification. How about that? You better spend the money quick before they take it back. Now I'm going to tell all the people to stay tuned, and if I do it real good, it will be my regular job. Okay, do it. Stay tuned for the second half of the King Family Show. Here's my 50 cents. Was I that good? No, I just like to help the unemployed.
And he's very well behaved. Well behaved? I can't even get him to brush his teeth.
Oh, Mom, I don't like the taste of that toothpaste.
Billy, they say it reduces cavities.
Gosh, I still get some.
He just won't listen. Mrs. Scott, you can encourage Billy to brush regularly with Colgate, a good-tasting anti-cavity toothpaste. Colgate? It does taste better. Yes, and when Colgate was compared with the best-known fluoride, research reported in the Journal of Dentistry for Children confirmed Colgate unsurpassed in reducing new cavities. Why, that means no toothpaste has been found better for children's teeth than Colgate. Exactly. And Colgate helps stop bad breath. We're a one-toothpaste family again.
Colgate, the largest selling anti-cavity toothpaste in the world. The toothpaste your family needs in the complete program of oral hygiene dentists recommend.
People rate singers' voices in many different ways, but my way of rating them is kind of unusual. I claim the best voices are the ones that are so exciting that they raise goosebumps on you when you hear them. I also claim that the King family has one of the top goosebump raisers in the business. So sit back and count them while my sister-in-law, Alice, sings. Go ahead, Alice.
Who can I turn to when nobody needs me? My heart wants to know, and so I must go where destiny leads me. With no star to guide me, and no one beside me, I'll go on my way, and after the day, the darkness will hide me. And maybe tomorrow I'll find what I'm after. I'll throw off my sorrow, beg, steal, or borrow my share of laughter. With you I could learn to. With you on a new day. But who can I turn to if you turn away? With you I could learn to. With you on a new day. But who can I turn to if you turn
Just beautiful, Alice. And now Alvino Ray is going to play his own special arrangement of Malagueña.
you very much. I guess everybody knows that this instrument here is called just a plain Spanish guitar, at least mostly in Spain. But we have a funny-looking gadget here. It's called a lute. You know, I'd like to play something on it right now. But before I do, I'd like my daughter Liza and my son Robbie to join me. When they were just kids, they heard me playing Bach on the lute, and they started singing it along with me. So they just picked it up by themselves, and I'd like to have you hear what they picked up. It's sort of a Bach rock. How about all that abba-dabba-dabba stuff? You know, if Bach was around today, they'd probably have him writing songs for the Beatles. Well, let's join Candy and the King Sisters, who have some family-type news for you.
Candy, here's a book by Dr. Spock. It'll tell you all you need to know.
Yeah, it's not about him.
Not find him.
And honey, here are some booties. And don't forget to keep his feet warm.
How do you know it's going to be a him? You know, in case you're wondering what all this maternal talk is about, we're expecting a baby. I mean, Donna's daughter, Candy. Now Mrs. Bob Wilson is. And we're all so excited. Gee, can you imagine that? I'm going to be a grandmother.
We're all going to be grandmothers.
No, Marilyn, we'll be great aunts.
I'll try to be great.
You'll find that having a baby around the house will change your way of life. Now you'll also be a mother instead of just a wife. And you'll find happiness you never know when you have a baby of your own. They say that having a baby around the house is such a precious gift. That's right. And when I become a mother, it'll give me such a lift. And you will be a queen upon your throne when you have a baby of your own. When I have a baby of my own.
Oh, I'm so excited. I can hardly wait.
Oh,
It's not all going to be peaches and cream, Candy.
not by a long shot.
No, sirree! There will be many, many sleepless nights ahead, and many times when you'll be up until the dawn. And some nights you'll hate to get out of your bed. And when that baby cries, you'll open up your eyes, and these famous words will be said. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh, gosh, I wish that I were dead.
So you go and check the baby to make sure that he is dry.
And you change him, and you feed him, and you beg him not to cry.
You tell him Mommy's tired and would like to get some sleep. Then he's suddenly deep in slumber. Not a peep. Look at him there, fast asleep. Isn't he a beautiful sight?
You tiptoe out of the room, and you get back into bed, and just as you're about to close your eyes, suddenly you hear him screaming. At first you think you're dreaming, then you realize that you're not dreaming. That kid is screaming. Oh, no. So you lie there, just pretending not to hear him, hoping your husband will get up instead. But he's up on all your tricks. He won't go near him. So once again you get out of your bed, and you're oh so weary, and sick of crying. You wish that baby would stop that crying. Like that old river, he just keeps moaning on. And then you're up in the morning, out on the job. All you do the whole day through is feed the baby, clean the baby, change the baby, wash the baby's clothes, and then you clean the baby, change the baby, wash the baby's clothes, and then you feed the baby, clean the baby, change the baby, wash the baby's clothes, and then you feed the baby, clean the baby, change the baby, wash the baby's clothes, and then you feed the baby, clean the baby, change the baby, wash the baby's They say that having a baby round the house would change your way of life. Now I'll also be a mother instead of just a wife, and you will be a queen upon your throne. When you have a baby, when I have a baby, and you have a baby on your own. Meet Candy's husband. Bob, come out here. This is Bob Wilson.
Why are we stopping?
Darned upset stomach. We'll have to turn back.
Hold everything. I got just the thing. Look, Pepto-Bismol tablets.
Pepto-Bismol tablets? Something new?
Brand new.
But do they work like Pepto-Bismol?
Like Pepto-Bismol liquid? Sure do. Here, just chew them.
Tastes good.
New Pepto-Bismol tablets work like Pepto-Bismol liquid. Both give you the same protective coating action that stops stomach irritation. Works here in your stomach to soothe away the stress of indigestion, nausea, and in your lower tract to restore control. No wonder Pepto-Bismol liquid is used in many hospitals.
Now why are we stopping?
I want to get something to eat.
Thought you had an upset stomach.
Had.
Quick as a wink, you're in the pink with new good-tasting Pepto-Bismol tablets and soothing pink Pepto-Bismol liquid.
Well, tonight the older men known as the husbands and the brothers join the sisters for the medley. So if you don't mind, I'll keep this introduction brief. You know, I want to save my voice. Even with a full voice, I may not have a chance with all those females around.
I could show the world how to smile. I could be glad all the while. I could change the gray skies to blue if I had you. for me alone. Nobody near us to see us or hear us. No friends or relations on weekend vacations. We won't have it known that we own a telephone here. Never before and never again could anything more romantic and beautiful be. No two people have ever been so in love. 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 It's incredible. No two people have ever been so in love as my lovely love and life. We met at 9.
We met at 8.
I was on time.
No, you were late.
Ah, yes, I remember it well. We dined with friends.
We dined alone.
A tenor sang.
A baritone.
Ah, yes, I remember it well.
That dazzling April moon.
There was none that night, and the month was June.
That's right.
That's right. It was my heart to know that you remember still the way you do. Ah, yes. I remember it well.
I'm sure you'd like to get everyone straightened out again. I'm Marilyn.
And I'm Alvino Ray, and this is my wife, Louise.
I'm Carlton King Driggs, and my wife, Hazel.
I'm Bill King Driggs, and this is my wife, Phyllis. I'm Bob Clarke, and this is my wife, Alice King Clarke.
I'm Del Courtney, and this is my wife, Bonnie.
Hi.
And I'm Jim Conkling, and this is my wife, Donna.
And I'm Laverne Thomas, and this is my wife, Maxine.
Here we are, out of songs to sing. Everyone's contented, happy as a king.
15 sleepy people
With nothing to do but sit here and spend an hour with you.
Joyce Devlin would love to be a blonde, but she's nervous. Here at Clairol, we've made a deal with Joyce. We'll make her a blonde if she'll let us photograph her and her unsuspecting boyfriend. It's our way of announcing a new product, Born Blonde by Clairol, the first blonde toner without peroxide. Joyce was nervous about the fuss, but there isn't any. First, her hair was pre-lightened, and now her shade of Born Blonde is just poured on. Joyce was nervous about the color. But see, does it look natural, Joyce? That's the beauty of it. It makes you look as though you were born a blonde. Joyce was nervous about how her hair would react, but Born Blonde actually conditions the hair, leaves it lively and lustrous. Now Joyce is only nervous about one thing, Jack.
You did it! You're a blonde! When did you do that? How nice. It's just like your other hair, except it's blonde. That's very pretty.
Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me
for to carry me home. A band of angels coming after me, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. If you get there before I do, just tell my friends that I'm coming through, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. I said swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. I'm sometimes up and sometimes down, coming for to carry me home. But still my soul feels heavenly bound, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. For to carry me, swing low, sweet chariot, for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home.
Thank you for being with us this evening.
And we'd like all of you to join us again next week. Remember, the Lawrence Welk Show is next over most of these ABC stations.
And Daddy, you get well very soon, huh? Carlton.
When there's love at home, there is joy in every sound. When there's love at home, peace and plenty.
Tonight, the King Family Show was brought to you by the first blonde toner without peroxide, Born Blonde, the new discovery from Clairol that makes you look as though you were born a blonde. And by Pepto-Bismol Liquid and new Pepto-Bismol tablets, both with protective coating action that helps stop stomach irritation. Pepto-Bismol. This is Del Courtney speaking.
This is Lawrence Welk. Stay tuned for the Lawrence Welk Show next over most of these ABC stations.
Our guests this week will include Lonesome George Goebel, Tim Conway, Lisa Kirk, Gaylord and Holiday, Barbara McNair, and many other great acts. I hope you'll join us on Hollywood Powder. 1 hour from now on ABC.